Hi everyone, this is Josh with Wright Piano TV. Today I'm going to be talking about octave technique. My teacher has given me several pieces, even since I was a young child, that deal with octaves. I remember learning the Liszt Rhapsody No. 6, which deals a lot with octaves when I was very young. Later on I learned this Paganini Etude, which later deals with octaves. I haven't played that for quite a while, so the sloppiness. And then there's been several other pieces that deal a lot with different octave passages, like this scherzo. And today I'm going to be showing each of you some practice methods that I've used that have helped me significantly to overcome problems in these passages. First of all, a lot of people have different controversy about whether wrist should be low or high when you play in general. I'm just voicing my own opinions here, so if this contradicts your school of thought, feel free to just ignore this video. I would advocate for very high wrists when you're playing octaves, because what it allows you to do is to glide along the keys without a lot of movement. If you look here, if I have a low wrist, you have to use a little bit more wrist motion right there rather than just a little bit of bouncing motion like this. I remember I did a quick little lesson with a great pianist named Stanislav Udanich when he was in town, and I played La Campanella for him at the end. And he was talking about how you should feel several octaves within one movement, so your hand almost does like this shaking motion like that. So that's one movement, rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you can feel, that's the first thing I would suggest, is feeling many octaves within one motion rather than a separate motion for each octave. I want to get into some specific practice techniques that might assist each of you in overcoming struggles with octaves. And I'll demonstrate with the Scherzo No. 3 by Chopin. This piece, one of the main themes. See, it's switching direction a lot. So we need to figure out what's the best way that we can stay loose. Most people would have no problem playing 1 octave or even 2 octaves, but when they do 3 or more, they start locking their wrists. So that's what you want to get away from, and that's why I'm advocating high wrist. Okay, so this is the first step, is I like to use big arm motions. This is really, really general. And notice my wrist is kind of coming back a little bit like that too. And take out the rhythms, like we can put those in later. Okay, so just make everything even is what I'm saying. And the next thing, let's calm that down a little bit after you've practiced that for a while. Just a little bit of wrist pullback. And notice how floppy I am. If I miss one note, or if I might catch one other note, it's not the end of the world. I'm mostly doing this to loosen up. Okay, you do that for several minutes. And you might even have to spend an hour to really start getting that confidently. Okay, now what I want is just the slightest pulling back motion. And I want you to start feeling a natural movement along the keys. And I want you to start doing little tiny pieces. So I'm going to take those 4 notes. Okay, next one. See, that's a little sloppy right there. Okay, and then you can put a couple of those together. Also, also try to keep your face muscles relaxed. I have a bad habit personally of tensing up my face when I do that. And actually you'd be surprised how your whole body, if there's any tension anywhere in your body, it can negatively affect your playing. Okay, and then once you've put all those pieces together and you're ready to start playing the passage slow to fast, just think of this tiny bouncing motion, but your fingers stay right on the keys. It's your wrist is bouncing up a little bit. I know this video seems scattered, I'm just trying to get all my thoughts out there. When you're playing octaves like this, think up. It's really easy to get bogged down in octaves. It's like at the end of the G-flat Chopin etude. Like, if you're thinking down, 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 down the whole time, we'll start to get stuck on the keys rather than just playing up. So, let me demonstrate this passage. Okay. And with some more work, it could become perfect. The next exercise I will have you do is one that most of you probably won't have the patience to deal with, and this is one of the most rewarding exercises if you actually take the time to do it. It's practicing all thumbs. Okay, so that was all thumbs, and then you do it with the left hand. I haven't done this for quite a while, so it's pretty sloppy. And just little things like that again. And then until that's good. And I'm not even going to attempt to do this in tempo. Also playing your 4s and your 5s. And then left hand as well. That creates this insanely disciplined practice that your hands know exactly where to go. If anyone doesn't already know this, you should probably get in the habit of playing 4s on the black keys and 5s on the white keys. There are exceptions where sometimes you will play 4 on white and 5s on blacks, but for the most part it creates a very legato fingering when you do 4 on the black keys and 5s on the whites. Again, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4. So, all of these techniques have really assisted me over the years in improving my octave technique, and I hope that at least one of these methods will work for you. I know that all of them have worked for the students I've given them to. It takes a lot of patience to apply these, but if you're persistent and you practice them slow to fast, I promise you that you will start to see even a small amount of results, if not very large results. If anyone has any other questions, either about this or other general music questions or any struggles you're having with a certain piece, please let me know and I'll do my best to answer your question. My email is josh@joshwrightpiano.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.